What's up, YouTube Live? Hey, so yeah. So this video is about two things: Jason David Frank and Kanye West. Okay, so first we're going to start with Jason David Frank because I like him way better. So Jason David Frank died on, what is it, Saturday night? Or whatever, Sunday morning. But here, so check this out. Okay, so his movie's supposed to... I was looking into his movie, and then I tried finding video footage of his funeral. So I found some bootleg looking blurry, like looks like they took it out of 1995 VHS video recorder handheld, looking super blurry. You can barely even make out that it's Jason David Frank. I found some video footage of his funeral, but it's like a short few seconds clips of them closing the coffin, and it looks like you can kind of make out that it kind of looks like him, but it looks extremely blurry. And not only that, the what do you call it? The funeral hall looks really empty. I mean, I don't even know if it's real. It looks like maybe some person made it on their like Zimbabwe handheld camera or something. And I'm only saying Zimbabwe because like there's some people from Africa like looking on some of the videos about him at the bottom corner of the screen, looking all weird, looking like they're from Zimbabwe or Madagascar or something. Not even regular Africa, like some like crazy part of Africa. But so he got $500,000. The movie reached its goal. The movie's supposed to get released in 2023. No exact date. No exact date, nothing like that. And it just doesn't add up. So supposedly and they're still not saying how he committed, so the S word. And to me, I think he took that money from the movie, and now I looked up into the movie. The movie still had some more scenes to shoot. The movie's unfinished. It's not finished. That means it's not getting released in 2023, more than likely. So if the movie's not getting released in 2023, more than likely, because he didn't finish shooting it, I'm more so with supporting evidence thinking that he did fake his death, because I think he took that $500,000, all the last 3 to 4 years of the years he's been making making signatures. 7 years or so he's been doing signatures every single day for 7 years straight almost, and still somehow managed to fit in some scenes of a movie, some short scenes. I mean, we haven't seen that much, but here's the thing. I kind of think he took all that cash that he got from signing signatures, took that other $500,000, just made the movie scenes that we see, took that and said, you know what, I'm gonna go make people think I'm gone and go live in Cuba or somewhere where he's not famous. Not Afghanistan, but I don't know, just somewhere I'm saying where maybe not even that. He might just go to like a log cabin in Alaska, for all we know. He might go to a log cabin in Alaska and no one would ever know he's living there. He's got enough money to do it. So I kind of think that's what happened. I really don't think he however S-word himself. I just don't believe he did it, because and then I like I said, I looked at that, and then looking at that video footage I saw where it's like the camera person is like trying to make sure you see his face, like, I mean, maybe he really did it, but I just, and then that's the other thing. So wait, is that not an awfully extremely short time span for someone to go from passing away to funeral to being buried by Monday? So Sunday night he went, funeral happened Monday, he was buried by Monday night. Monday during the day, not even Monday night, let me correct that, Monday during the day. That seems like an awfully short time span for someone that, went to have a funeral within a 1 day span. 1 day. And then Kanye West I just saw. But wait, let's first finish talking about Jason David Frank. I kind of think he just wanted to retire, take his money, and, make everybody think he's gone, not finish the movie, because the movie's not getting finished now. I mean, it's not going to get finished. That's all there is to it. The movie's done with. So that $500,000 everyone invested, bye-bye. We're not going to see Lotus of the White Dragon. I was actually looking forward to that movie. And the whole time I was thinking, ever since he first posted, and I like Jason David Frank, and the Green Ranger, White Ranger, Red Ranger, other White Ranger I left out, and Black Ranger, and then Lord Darkin. But I really, really think that he just did it, and that I don't know, there's certain words supposedly you can't say on YouTube, so I don't want to say one of those words, but anyways, yeah, I kind of think he just, either A, he really did do it, or B, he faked it, paid some cops to say, here, like, say I did this in the room, and I'm just trying to retire. Here's let's say $75,000. What you're gonna say happened. I'm going. And then he goes to Alaska, a little log cabin, lives like secluded from everyone in a log cabin, hunting deer or something, or with cash, a large amount of cash in a log cabin. That's a possibility too. And no one would ever know. He goes, lives out 49 to however old he ends up living, if he didn't really, S-word himself, take himself out. If he really didn't do that, that's what I think he did, because now the movie will never get released. It'll never get finished, because I was thinking about that right after I saw that video clip. It's a shady, look on YouTube, you can find it. It's a very shaky 1995 handheld looking like camera video footage of his funeral. I mean, you think someone that famous, come on, somebody there that recorded it had to have a better phone than a 1995 looking VHS. Actually, VHS is more clear than this recording I saw of his funeral. It's super blurry. You can't make nothing out. You can barely tell it's him. I mean, you can kind of see the little center of the hair poking up, but man, if you really did that and you ever watched this, Jason David Frank, I had more stuff to get autographed. If you were tired of making autographs, you didn't have to go faking it, you could have just I'm not doing tours right now, I don't feel like signing papers, I'm taking a break. And he just made a big deal with GameStop. So not only did he get the $500,000 from the movie that he shot certain scenes of that we've seen on the internet, if you like his Power Ranger scenes, I've seen some scenes from it. The movie looks great if it would have been finished, but I kind of think they just shot those, and this is what I was thinking was going to happen the whole time. I was thinking, man, this movie, they had it out for a while. He's been talking about it, and it still hasn't come out yet. And I keep thinking, every time I heard the word invest into my movie, I was thinking, man, I don't know, it sounds shady. And here we are, the movie's unfinished, and there's still some scenes that never got shot, and he just made a big, I don't know, I want to look that up. I'm going to look that up too. How much money did GameStop just pay him to do these deals he made with GameStop, where he's going to be traveling around everywhere and signing autographs at GameStops all across the country? How much money did he get from that? Probably got it all up front, I bet. I think he wanted to just say, I'm tired of being an actor, I want to live a normal life. I'm going to go to a log cabin in the mountains, or a log cabin in Alaska, or even a different country. Put on a wig, put on a wig, a long hair, wear a long sleeve shirt, maybe put some makeup over your hands so no one sees the tattoos, and there you go. You just made yourself disappear with still being alive. But there's a lot of valid reasons I think that he is fake, that this whole thing was staged, and he really didn't. But I mean, maybe he did. I don't know. I wasn't the cop on the scene. But this is what I would like to see. If anyone watches this video from Texas, supposedly he died in Texas. If anyone watches this video, go fill out a paper called Freedom of Information Act on Jason David Frank. And let's get that body camera footage of the cops walking into his apartment. Let's get that body camera footage and find out that he's not staging this. Because he's got a movie with $500,000 that a lot of people gave money to that are never going to get to see it now. That movie's not going to come. I'm reading things, that movie's not coming out now. It's not finished. And there's still shots that needed to be shot before it even came out in 2023, supposedly. I think he just made some little shoots, got a bunch of people to invest, got that $500,000, And actually, the movie made more than that. It went over its threshold of $500,000. Went above and beyond that. And then here's another thing too that makes me think that this might have been planned, not whether he really did do it or didn't. Okay, so Power Rangers is having their big 30-year reunion, like in a couple months. Every single living Power Ranger is casted, except Trinity, and they replaced her by, I don't know, some young Chinese girl. But anyways, every single one of them was casted except one, Jason David Frank. He wasn't in it. Sorry, he wasn't in it. He wasn't in the movie. So with him not being in it, that made me think something suspicious right there. When I saw Kimberly Joe Johnson, Austin St. John, what's his face? Zach the Black Ranger, I forgot his name. What's his name? Whatever. David Yost and Kimberly, all of the, even I think Alpha, the little short girl that played Alpha is even going to be in it. They're all going to be in it, but they didn't cast the most popular Power Ranger ever to be in the movie. They didn't get that set in concrete. They didn't put Jason David Frank in the 30-year reunion, but he's been on the show many times since that. I think he just didn't want to be on the 30-year reunion. I mean, maybe he really did it, but someone needs to go someone send this video to your friend that lives in Texas, and I want to see the video footage of the body cams of the cop going into his place and seeing that he actually did what they're saying they said he did. Because it seems fishy to me. I mean, maybe he really did, but after seeing the video footage of his funeral today, it just seems highly unlikely. And then the reason the videos here, oh my god. And then the reason, here, let's get a good view of downtown. Then the reason the video footage, or where did I leave off at? Sorry. The reason Kanye West is in the video, supposedly he's trying to run for president too. And Kanye West was on Chris Tucker's show the other day. Like, about how long ago? He was on Chris Tucker like 2-3 months ago saying how much he likes Trump, how much he wants him to be the president again. But then out of nowhere, you're going to say you're running for president too? Like, it seems like, I don't know, it seems like people are really stabbing people in the back. And I don't know, to me it just seems really, really fishy. But the whole thing, I don't know. Kanye West running for president, like, you're gonna really do that with, like, while the guy you said you wanted to win again, Trump, the guy you said wanted to win, now he wins, and he didn't win yet, but he's probably gonna win, even with Kanye West running there. I mean, maybe he's doing it to, like try to take away any Democratic votes, but it's just for the midterms. Like, all you're doing is just dividing the vote more. If Kanye West truly likes Trump, he wouldn't be running or saying he's going to run for the next coming up election, because all you're doing is trying to throw the vote off to let Trump not win. And I really think that's the reason Kanye West is trying to run for president again, with claims of that again, how he's trying to run for president. But I don't know, that's it for this. I gotta hold on one second, there we go. But yeah, I don't know, it just seems weird. Kanye West is gonna all of a sudden, but he was just, if you guys look up Chris Tucker from Fox News, he was just on there the other day saying that I want Trump to win again, this and that, but you're gonna run for the midterms. I don't know, that seems off, and so does the Jason David Frank thing, but that's it. Like, subscribe, and share. Oh, and send this video to somebody in Texas, and go get that Freedom of Information Act, and get this body footage of them going into Jason David Frank's apartment and letting us know what happened. If he really did go, like, there's just too many odd things in it. Like, I mean, maybe he really did. I'm not trying to sound crazy, but at the same time, The movie's not getting finished. I'm very angry about that. And I like Jason David Frank. And I mean, I didn't donate any money to the movie, but I really wanted to see that movie. That's a movie I actually would have went to the theater to go see. I would have paid to go see it too. But now it's not going to get released. That's why I kind of really think he just took the money and ran. Faked his death. And then, too, think about it like this. He's getting a divorce, I guess. I don't know how that missed TMZ for so long. But anyways, he's getting a divorce. I don't get why TMZ wouldn't report that. But anyways, maybe that's another reason he faked his death, because he didn't want the girl that he was married to take all of his money he's got. Because divorces are really nasty. They just drain people, and they're insane. Divorces are the worst thing ever, and they just eat. The lawyers eat up everybody's money and try to make everybody fight, and they try to make both sides go broke. So all the money that's left, the lawyer has it all. Nobody has it but the lawyer. Neither side, the guy or the girl, doesn't get it, but the guy or the girl doesn't get it, but you know, the one that does is the lawyer. That's the only person who wins in a divorce, is a lawyer. But that's another reason I think he faked it, because he didn't want his ex-wife taking all of his money. Maybe he's going to live in a log cabin with the girl he cheated on his wife with. Who knows? I mean, obviously he's buried now, so it's not like we're gonna get anything more. But I don't know. That's just my opinion on it. Who the heck is that guy sitting there in the chair? Why is that guy sitting there in a wheelchair? Why the heck is this man sitting here in a wheelchair? Alright, well that's it. Like, subscribe, and share. Get this video out there. Let's see if we can get the body cam footage to see how Jason David Frank did the act of taking himself out. And don't vote for Kanye West. Don't let him mix you up with Trump. Kanye West, if you really do end up putting your name on the ballot, you're bogus, because you're just trying to say you don't like Trump right after saying on Chris Tucker how much you do like him. Kanye West knows about divorces. He went through that with Kim Kardashian. Now think about this. How much did Kanye West has a lot of money. How much less would he have got if he took it all in cash, pretended pretended that he died and really didn't?